to go back to stay on the quarterbacks here, I think Drew Aller, to me, has played himself out of the first three rounds of the NFL draft. Just what he's shown, what his makeup was coming into the season, the expectations of him last year, not really living up to that either. So just 2 years of kind of just, like we expect more of this guy, but he's giving us kind of just above average productivity. And then you have Beaux Pribula going to Mizzou and kind of setting the team on fire and playing really well. And he goes from a sad transfer portal window story last year to, Penn State fans are booing Drew Aller and tweeting about how they, Beaux Pribula is the one who got away. And it's just an interesting turn of events. But I think Drew Aller has really played himself out of being a high overall draft selection. I don't really know what the quarterbacks shape out to be in the draft this year, but I could tell you right now that he has definitely played himself out of some good money.
Y- Yes, maybe, but he's 6'5", 230. And so that frame you can't coach. That frame works when it's cold outside. That frame works late in the playoffs, like when things are tight. He's got a big arm. I We talked about this before, but NFL coaches think college coaches are stupid. College coaches think high school coaches are stupid. And so I do think that he still has a shot. Now, is he a first round draft pick? If I'm a GM, I'm not going to get fired taking him. But if he's there in the second round and I have a decent O line, some decent receivers, and I have a quarterback who, if I'm like the Raiders, if I'm like the Miami Dolphins, like I've got a starter, but I'm not super comfortable there. Like I could see a team taking him in the
I
second
just
round.
think that there's too much talent in the second round all over the field for guys like him to be taking a chance being taken on them in the second round. I think that second round spot is too it's almost too lucrative now where I think GMs are wanting to win that round as well as the first round. Even the
Yeah,
third round is still very
there's a ton of
high
value.
level guys.
Yeah.
And so you're talking about a quarterback who's definitely not going to start year one and probably not even year two. I think a guy like him slides to the fourth round. Maybe, his value ends up being understated in the fourth round and he comes in and is a good prospect. But I don't think guys like that, the days of those guys getting a chance taken on them early in the second round, I think those days are just over, honestly.
So I don't disagree with you on that, but we've seen players have okay and marginal college careers and get drafted early. I look at Anthony Richardson as a prime example of this, where he got drafted way too soon and his college tape was not great, but his physical tools were off the chart. And so I put it like this: if Drew Aller went out and had an incredible pro day, like maybe he's a little faster than we thought, maybe he throws a deep ball way better than we've ever seen him throw it at Penn State, like he's going to make some noise. There's going to be a team out there who's going to take a 6'5", 230-pound quarterback who can throw the ball around the field. Like he's going to get his opportunities. So in my head, for him specifically, I think that he still has a chance. It's just not going to be on the Penn State football team on the field. It'll be on that pro day when they watch him, let it loose.